You would be right about that. Have a seat, Brandon.
Brandon, you're missing one part. What you're missing is that he's frustrated that you said 10 seconds and everyone left. That's really it. So what I'm hearing is that you're understanding that he's frustrated.
Look at that reflective listening.
But I don't understand. Are you frustrated? He's frustrated. Jennifer's frustrated. Are you truly frustrated? This is how black belt tests.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You all know, if you've worked for more than 5 seconds for us, that we have been writing SOPs, we have been systemizing stuff, we have been trying to organize, getting you all of the abilities and information faster, but it hasn't been very easy to deal with because there have been 3 spreadsheets here and 5 notes here and things in Drive and things on YouTube and videos from Loom, and all this stuff has been in 50 different places. So if you've done onboarding, your head probably nearly exploded, right? Uh-huh. Well, we didn't sadly come up with this amazing solution, but the guys at in Florida, the CMA headquarters, were having the same exact problem. As they began to write systems, as they worked on organizing the training so we can move faster, they just realized that we needed a system where it organized everything in one place. Where if you had a question about sick leave, you could go in and look it up.
Sure.
If you had a question about doing an enrollment conference, you could go walk a training.
Do you want to explain for those that don't know
Who
CMA is?
Okay, so we're licensees. We're licensees of Championship Martial Arts, right? We're branded. Our mentor, my mentor, Mr. Metzger, runs 9 martial arts schools, has for about 30 years in Central Florida, Orlando area, right? And we met them at the Martial Arts Super Show about 10 years now? 9 years? 10 years? 9 years. And I'd been looking for someone to be my mentor, someone who actually knew what they were doing in this business. And I had met him before when I was like 22, but wasn't ready to commit to the fact that I didn't know everything and I couldn't do it better than everybody else. It took me another 6 years to figure that out, I guess. But they have helped us create the processes for the enrollments, the upgrades, set up the schedule, the calendaring, and they've been around the block. They talk to hundreds of martial arts school owners throughout the world. And so they just get tons of information and tons of data. And the big push lately for them, as for us, has been how can we streamline getting you guys trained on all of the hundreds of things that we do in our business. And they came across an app called Trainual. And this is a organizational system for putting all of that information in one place. So I'm just going to let Jennifer run you through how to use this. But now you have one location to find HR information, to find training videos, to find quizzes that you can take to see how proficient you are at things. So we can keep track of at least how much we have educated you. Maybe not how many reps you have and how efficient you are at applying that yet. We at least know where you're at in getting all of that information and understanding what we expect of you. Does that make sense? This is going to be huge. There's going to be so much stuff in this that's going to blow your minds. We have already uploaded about 4 times as much stuff as the guys in Orlando, and I think we'll be up to about 10 times as much stuff as them in about 2 weeks. So this is going to keep growing, and we're going to melt all your faces by keeping everything in one place for once. We know how to find all of the training information.
This is specific to us and not just
So
CMY.
I'll walk you through it.
Information that was really valuable, and they are working on adding more, and we'll steal what we want. And the arrangement is they can look at and steal whatever they want.
They can see everything that I put up there, and I was like, oh, okay. So they're going to get all our secrets. Your dashboard's going to look a tiny bit different than mine because I have to manage all of the back-end stuff and actually put things on here for you. But so you get a little bit of an idea of what I can see. I can see what you've done. I can look into here and go, oh, look, Bryce has been working on some of this stuff. Maybe it's going to load.
Nice job.
I come here, see that he's completed his starts here. Those of you who have gone on here, this is week 1 of onboarding. And we're back here. Oh, look, he passed his quiz. Fantastic. Right? Yay. Go, Bryce. It was a very, very difficult quiz. I'm just telling you. Super hard.
Yes, right?
I can see latest activity, what's been going on, who's been doing things. I can manage our users, and this is what I want to look at here for just a second. If your name still says pending, you have not actually logged into Trainual. So I would like you to open up.
It says pending. I just make her do it all, guys.
Yeah.
You just sit and log into hers.
So I need you to look at this email address that I have over here. I need you to log in right now and go ahead and accept your invite to Trainual. There is an app for it.
That was my question.
Yep.
So nice.
There's an app. Yes, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I hope you passed, Ash. Woo!
I got 80%. Yes.
Hope has accepted it. If you have already accepted it, I would like you to actually open Trainual on your device. So you can do it in the app or you can do it web-based. It is up to you. I don't really care, but the app, honestly, for you guys navigating is a lot easier. It's a lot cleaner.
It's faster too.
Do you know when this was sent to our email?
I sent it, would have been like Wednesday or Thursday.
Sometimes it's this last week.
It was Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, Mike.
There, I just resent it to
I
you.
like that you guys take pictures of your faces, and I was like, nah.
I don't even know what mine is.
Some of you got on super fast when that invite went out. I was really curious to see who was going to jump on it. And I was like, whoa, snap, we already have pictures up. Wow. Someone,
I did it.
I know, I was very impressed. I was like, Heidi accepted the invite.
I love these
Wow.
emails too.
You created
Yeah, aren't they fun? People have some fun emails. Okay, once you are on, you'll have access to a couple of different training modules. This business systems training module here, this is CMA Florida's. I'm not 100% sure if it shows up on yours or not. If it does, ignore this one. Please don't go through this one. This is one that I'm going to keep adding to ours. Down here, we're not allowed to be CMA Utah. We can be CMA Northern Utah. It's like, guys, it was almost CMA Colliers, but yeah, they realized you wouldn't really like that. So
Does that affect like our Instagram handle or anything? Like
no.
no.
This is in there. They're like, but there's other CMA people in Utah, and so it's going to get confusing. I was like, please.
You make them pick something else because they're still
I know. So CMA-NU, that's CMA Northern Utah. This is the business systems training that you will want to be in. They've just updated this, which means I've got more stuff to pull down and put over here. But
don't see that, by the way.
oh, perfect. That's good.
That's better.
That is way better. This goes through their ranking system and their attendance card taking, and it will just confuse you. So staff training is one that I just published to you. You do not have the whole thing yet. I'll give you a sneak peek into what it's going to be when it's done. Right now, all you have access to is the effective communication quiz.
We
Okay,
have access to 2 of them. We also have the getting and receiving feedback one.
here we go.
which is a great
Yep.
one too.
Okay,
Especially
let me find it. Different direction.
Yeah, so if you go into the staff training separate.
Oh.
That's the class we just took. That's on the
Oh, yeah, I just looked it up.
Okay,
I can't look at people.
So if we
here we go.
when we complete them at the end where it says if you have any questions or comments, you see that.
I can see it. Yep, I can log in and actually see it and go through those comments or questions, and then we'll reach out as I can. Mhm.
Comment, help us out.
Coming soon at the end of the retreat today, you will have,
Quiz.
yes, quizzes. You'll have the whole slide presentation from every presentation that we do that has a PowerPoint right here for you to access it.
They didn't receive all their email. Can we share it with them, or do you?
Share what with them? Trainual?
Yep.
No, I have to do that. In fact, people in Florida say they have to do it, but okay, I'll go into users in 1 minute. After we've been recording these, right? So at the end, I'm going to upload these to YouTube, and then I can put the video in here as well. So you'll be able to go back and rewatch the seminars from this weekend if you want, as well as see the slides again. And that's going to be in the April 2024 staff retreat training in staff training. but I'm not giving it to you yet because I don't want to spoil all the surprises that are coming, right? All right, let's check on Whitney really fast. That's the email that it went to. Okay.
Comcast is an email address?
In your business systems training, this is what things look like for you guys. This is the viewing mode. So if I was going through this for myself and completing it, this is what I would see. This is starting, I've finished steps 1 and 2. So now I'm to chapter 2, the 4 steps of selling.
Okay, but what we're trying to do, guys, is give you guys that would rather watch a video, or if you would rather read it, you may.
This section is broken down into 3 categories.
She's really loud. That's Stephanie Connors. She works with Maya, and she's kind of the program director trainer out in Florida. She will take you through everything that you would read down here. So if you like to read and get through things quickly, read it. If you would prefer to listen to someone, watch the video, and you can see Stephanie talk to you the whole time. And when you're done and you've been through the entire thing, your mark is completed, and it's Ashlyn's most favorite thing, so you don't want to miss it. Oh, it didn't. I'm sorry.
It's the best little emoji. The confetti goes up and it goes, yay! You get a little dopamine boost.
Good job.
Kind of her favorite thing.
Yeah, how do you think I got through COVID, man?
Let's say you're partway through, right? I was partway through this one. I can go back to it. I hit that back button up there to take me into the business systems training. And now I can go back and access anything that I want to access. If you don't pass a quiz, you can retake the quiz, FYI. And you do need to get 80% to pass.
Oh, the yellow.
There is so much more to this that's going to magically start appearing on you. So, and I believe you're getting emails to let you know that things have been updated, right?
Why are those like?
And you get
yellow
app
that says not
pushes also. You
started?
get a notification.
Some of them have.
Each chapter they gave a different color to. So the yellow doesn't matter. I just haven't started into this on my own going through it thing. So I'm also going through all of these with you. I'm taking all of the quizzes. Keeping track of it.
Yeah, so as you upload stuff, it'll send us an email saying it's been uploaded, but you'll also get a notification push from the app if you have the app.
Perfect.
It'll tell you that there's new content.
The handbook has been put up. How many of you saw the employee handbook? I know several of you because you actually completed the handbook quiz.
You've handed this out to you like 5 times, but
Now you
That-
can find
that
it
doesn't
all.
really help.
Copies of it.
when you have questions, it's hard to find it sometimes. So this is an easy way for you guys to go access any of the information you may want to know. Okay.
Let's say you're curious on what the vacation policy actually is. You click down here. You go, oh, I really want to see what the vacation and PTO policy is. This is
There it is.
verbatim taken from our handbook. Navigate by hitting the back button. The other part I want to show you in the handbook that we will actually have you all deal with. I'm working on getting this DocuSign. We will get there. But the non-compete is going to change out for our own non-compete, but every other form here, we would like you to make sure you've read, and probably am going to have you print out and sign and add to your personnel file. Like,
Is it different than when we've done this before?
it is.
Okay, it was the
A
same
lot of
thing,
these are
just
new.
that it's not long ago.
We have not had a computer use policy that we make you sign. There's now a computer use policy that goes through everything imaginable that you would need to do on a computer
Not do.
or not do. Mostly not do.
Mine's true.
And then you're going to print your name, sign it. But they live right here in Trainual, which is fantastic. And at the top, you've got a little print button right here. So you can print your own forms, fill them out, and turn them in. So any new employee coming on, when they onboard, I get them set up with Trainual, get them set up with the handbook, and ask them to go ahead and print all of those forms and sign them and bring them back to me when they report to their first day of work.
Can we just print the last page where it has the signature?
Yes. And what I'm actually hoping for you guys, you won't need to print every form. In here, there's an employee profile form. You've done most of these. We can get a DocuSign attached to it, which then says that you've signed every single one of these, and then we have electronic copy and record of that.
Yeah, don't close
But for brand new employees, I'm still going to need to have them print out most of them because the employee profile form, you can't just sign that because you got to fill it out. So a few things to fill out forms wise.
So we just wanted to make sure everyone can log in. Did everyone get logged in?
Yeah.
Okay. Does everyone know how to get to the Northern Utah training?
Wait, he's still working on getting access.
There will be a quiz at the end of several of our presentations
Thank
today, okay, to get you used to doing the quizzes.
I was just going to add, one of the other cool things about this is that when there is an update to the manual or anything going forward, guess what? No longer will you guys have to be told, hey, we have to have a meeting to go through this.
It's right
There will
here.
be an email and communication, and you guys will be able to click through and then click, I agree, and sign it once the DocuSign is there. There is some other things that we can connect on because there's another way that we can sign it without DocuSign.
Oh, sweet.
That if we can figure out how to communicate to everybody how to do it and everybody's willing to do it, then we should be able to do it without DocuSign.
Awesome.
So, guys, my hope here is whenever you have a question, you now have one place to go answer those little questions that then don't take 3 phone calls and 2 meetings and 5 emails and all that stuff. Because I want to take our time to work on improving our skills more quickly. So this should streamline that whole process. When in doubt, go look in Trainual. Okay, and this will grow over the next several years, honestly.
It's
It'll modify things, but it'll now automatically tell you every time we make a change to anything. You can go in, you can watch that section, you understand what changed. For example, Spark just came out with what's called the shopping cart, and it's going to change everyone's lives. It's going to blow your minds if you have to work in the office.
If you are not the greatest at checking your email, the app does send you notifications as well.
Yeah,
That
say
will just ping
agree
your
to
phone.
push notifications,
Yeah,
please.
so
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to give you time to actually dive into it for a minute and we can answer questions and can help you out, make sure you can navigate things well. So we're going to request that you go ahead and complete the effective communication quiz that is up there that you can see. And maybe dive into either the business systems training or the just started one, the employee handbook. Go through and complete those. While you're here, we're going to give you a little bit of time for that before we have our team activity.
Are we going to utilize this for all things that have been Google Drive in the past?
Not the entire Google Drive, obviously, but
if
all the onboarding will migrate to here.
anything training or education
Yeah.
related, yes. If it's like the KPI report, no.
Yeah. So
That kind of
the
stuff.
drive is still going to exist. Everything, honestly, that's in Trainual will live on the drive because I have to create it somewhere first. In the getting started one that we have, you will notice there's the getting to know you survey. If you haven't already filled that out before, I'm going to ask that you actually do that. And the awesome part about this is the Google form pops up and you get to actually fill it out right here in the app. You don't even have to leave the app to fill out the Google form. So if you've already filled this out before, please don't do it again unless you want to update your answers. But if you've never filled this out before, I would really love to have that. That's the name, what's your favorite food, favorite color, favorite fast food restaurant, favorite candy. Jaden Hartman, I believe I don't have this from you, or at least I couldn't find it, so I am going to request that you fill it out. So, okay. And we'll give you some time to do that.
All right.